Hey guys, welcome to another Eldpack video in which I just kind of make some, show off me making some progress on the Eldpack Minecraft texture pack that I'm currently working on keeping updated. I actually made a list one night just while I was lying in bed. I was coming up with a lot of ideas as to things that I wanted to do with the texture pack, and I haven't done anything in a while, so I figured no, I could at least do some of it, if not all of it, preferably. But I have connected texture mod support for, at some point, probably all the woods, but at least right now for the jungle wood, uh, connected texture mod horizontal support so that it textures smoothly, because obviously jungle trees are generally found 2 by 2 in natural Minecraft, and the current wood has definite borders on the sides, and that's something that, while I could just retexture it so that it always has no edges. This is a texture that L did. One of the last ones he did before he stopped updating the texture pack. So I'm gonna try. I wanted to keep the original the same, but I also wanted to have the 2 by 2 logs smooth. So next is, I know I have two bookshelf things here. These four are going to be replaced by the jungle ones. These four are actually the bookshelf textures, and I wanted to change how the CTM for bookshelves is, because right now it's kind of like this is a very definite pattern, and it doesn't like it doesn't stack very well. Like if you have all multiple side by side, it looks very tiled. So I want to change that. Next is just a minor one, the inside of the chest. I want to make it so that it's not just completely black. I want to have a bit of texture in it. And then lastly, I forgot that when the latest texture pack format came out, was it 1.5, was it? I don't remember. I think that's when it came out. I'm not sure anymore. The jukebox and note block textures are now separate, so I want to make it so that the note block texture looks good on all sides as opposed to just the sides, and then the top and bottoms look kind of weird because it's more oriented towards the jukebox texture. So I'm probably going to split this into a couple videos, probably no more than two. But first I'm going to do the jungle wood. So let's see this one's just the normal ones. I can just go there and that's already done. Let's see. I'll do this one next. So basically I just need to remove the borders from the log texture, but I didn't really think much about how exactly I'm going to go about doing that. Probably should have been a bit better prepared for this. So basically I'm just gonna, it's a really sort of rough texture. It's not a lot of repeating colors like next to each other at least, so I'm just trying to find some patterns, and I might just kind of copy and paste a few sections of it and see how that looks. So it's probably not exactly what I'm going to go with, but I just want something there for now that'll at least work, and then kind of style it after that. See right there, there's that this issue. There's the same things next to each other right there. I haven't done a lot of texture pack work in a while, so I'm kind of just trying to remember exactly the best ways to do it. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. I'll do it a few times. Okay. Just try that, and then I can... See, does rotating this just rotate this layer? No, it does rotate the whole thing. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a problem. This is the problem with paint.net, I guess. Well, no, that's definitely not going to work. Okay. So this whole thing definitely needs to be covered. Just try kind of taking random pieces from other places. See, that's the thing. I'm not. What? Oh, that's right. I'm on two separate layers. Okay, let me just combine those. I'm not super experienced with texture pack work, so I just kind of do what seems like a good idea at the time and just kind of work around that. Because I'm not really good enough to go and like make a lot of unique textures on my own. So generally I use what's already there and preferably try to avoid making a lot of stuff on my own because it generally doesn't look very good. So I don't know, I think that looks, because of the wood being rough, there's not a lot of obvious patterns in it except for this section here, which I took care of, I think. So I'll obviously test it out in game, but I think that should do for now. So this is the right border, so I'll copy that in. Now I'll copy over those 4 pixel wide edges. Do the same for this one. This one I might actually do 5. Nah, I'll just do the 4, just to keep it consistent. There we go. Alright, that should be okay. Save those. Okay, now before I move on, I think I should test those out in game. Okay, so let's see here. Just copy this over to minus. There we go. And copy then. Oh, this is going to take a little while. And there's probably a better way to do that, but oh well. Can I still work on this while it's... Okay, good. So next I want to do the bookshelves. This one obviously is fine. I think I'll keep this edge here the same. I think I'll keep the enders the same. Or, yeah. I think I'll do that. But it's pretty much just this one then that I want to change. I want to make it so that there is pretty much just books, so that it's not obvious where it like begins and ends. So basically I'm just going to copy this texture over and make some adjustments. Make sure it's consistent. Okay. So, oh, that's actually done. Okay. Let's copy that in. I'll probably change the color of those books there, yeah. But, okay. Now that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and test out this log in-game. Go. Where am I? Where is this? Oh, Sandstone was here. I think I might just go full screen. Okay, so yeah, I tested out, of course, the sandstone that I did the last couple episodes looks good. I also wanted to test out how other types of sandstone look with it to see if they're all smooth topped, and as it turns out they are. So like even if you have other types of sandstone, because I have it set to match tile, it'll always look smooth. So I honestly like how that looks. I like how it does that. So that was successful. Oh, that's right. I have natural texture set on. Okay. That's a bit of a problem, huh? Forgot about that. Or is it just because I'm... No, that's not it. Oops. I'm just stupid. Alright. Um, I don't know. I think that looks okay. It might not look great. But that, at the very least, I think looks at least acceptable. I don't know, the middle part... Yeah, this little section here needs to be altered, I think. but other than that, I don't think that's too bad. Okay. So what does it need to be changed? I need to, yeah, that, okay. So I'll just get rid of that. So I'll just out of there. And okay. So now that, oh, which is off. Okay. That should be good now. So next I'm gonna work on this. I think would be a good thing to do. The background is a bit different on this though, but anyway, I'll worry about that later. So I'll just copy over these edges. How exactly does this? So it looks like on the right on the outside of the books there's that slight coloration difference. Okay. Let me just get rid of those. I'm just trying to make up my mind as to what I want to do here. Go the direction. Go. So what's the normal color in the background? It's just something like that. Just go and fill everything in with this for now until I figure out exactly what I want to do. It needs to be something relatively generic and not anything too like out in your face, like things no too significant features basically. Some of the books around here. So I think pretty much just books. I think straight up normal books. I think will do fine. I should think I like this bottom shelf. No, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I'm very indecisive. I think that's the problem here. So over here we can have big book, something like this one. I think. Right there. Change the color. Something. Yeah, it looks okay. I like generally a bit darker colors too, so they don't stick out as much. Same with these ones here. Pretty much all the books that were that were in the original texture, I want to change the color of it at least slightly. There's something like that. Bit less vibrant. Yeah, looks okay. I think I'll do half and half. This one will probably be a bit longer because I'm doing the two bigger projects here, and then the next one will probably be shorter. Yeah, maybe. No, I want this one to be full height actually. Yeah. How did I do full height books? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Change the hue of this one. Make this one more blue. Yeah. That'll work, I think. And then for up here, we'll have. Sorry, it's kind of late. brain is a little slow. Right now, I don't want any gaps, so I want it to be completely full. Maybe I can actually move this over. Probably be easier to work when I just have one big side as opposed to two small sides to work with. I think here I'll have a short but thick book. Yeah, something like this, except just a block shorter. More like a square. Oh no, maybe not. Well, yeah, I think just something like that will do just fine. I'll take this one actually. Those are the same color. Okay, I'll have to change one of those as well. Let's go. What color I want here? Yeah, maybe something like that. And this I'll change maybe a bit brighter green. Yeah, like that. Okay. And here I'll have actually try. I'll do that. Yeah, sure, that looks okay. I'm gonna have a one black white book. And I'll have that. I'll have two of those actually, I think. That. And I'll have a too tall or a too wide book there. Like yeah, that should be okay. This one. I'm trying to find. I'm also trying to find. So I haven't been talking a lot. That's the problem with doing this. Is I usually focus more on the textures than anything. I'm trying to find ways to do videos like this, but still have them at least mildly entertaining. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how exactly to go about doing that. Generally having them shorter, I think, and with shorter projects seems to be the way to go. But I don't know. This and the next one will probably be the last videos like this I do for a little while. Just until I can more easily figure out how to kind of balance the two. Balance entertainment and I guess informative. I don't even know if you'd really call these informative. But yeah. This one can be something more like almost monochrome. That sticks out too much. Sure. That looks okay, I think. Okay. Now that that's finally done, I'm not going to copy the whole thing over. I think I'm just going to do the smart thing this time and just copy over the one folder or the one file that's changed. I got a message probably from Ichigo. Probably going to do some super hostile in a little bit if doesn't have any connection problems, that is. Copy and replace, there we go. Let's see how it looks in game. And this should just about do it. Next video should be shorter. And then, yep, just about do it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think it looks good, but it doesn't really match with the not very full, because the ender shelves, not ender, the end shelves are kind of, don't have a lot of stuff in them, and then suddenly these shelves come in that are completely packed with books, so I'll have to balance those out a bit better, I think, but I think that this texture, I think, is done. It's the ends that I have to work on, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, the few of you that actually would have sit through this whole thing. Tell me what you guys think I should do to make these more entertaining or more informative, whichever one you think I should go more towards. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys